How's it going, supporters? Just round at the house filling up the aquaponics and watering the patch. Thought I'd do a quick little update clip for you. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas, by the way, or holidays, or however you celebrated. This is just that beetroot broccoli I took out the other day, just trying to save the clay. We had a pretty quiet one here. We pretty much all visited with my parents in the morning and then Bianca's just before lunch, and then popped over to Mark and Alison's for a fantastic day. Mark's the chap who's making the bottle openers and also that awesome knife magnetic holder that you probably saw posted. I think there's a few more in there, but I'll just leave it for now. So we had a fantastic time. Hope you guys all had a fantastic one as well. Got to spend it with loved ones. As you can see, and probably here, the aquaponics went through a fair bit of water over the last week or so. Actually, it's been under a week since I topped it up. Something that has happened is you can probably see all the damage to the leaves. It's actually getting rather sparse over there. That's the magpie moth caterpillars having a field day on this. So like I said, I sort of predicted it was going to happen. I just really need to get in there and snip all these guys off, and then after I'll do that, I'll flood the beds just so we can drown any caterpillars in there. So I won't be doing that today, it's getting a bit late. I might be doing it probably over the weekend maybe. Today's Friday, by the way, in case I don't get this updated in time or uploaded in time. Just here in this galangal barrel we had a broadleaf parsley. There was a volunteer, and some of the seed heads are starting to dry out. So I'll be saving a load of these seeds because I figure a plant that lasts nearly 12 months without going to flower is the sort of genetics we need here in the heat. So I think also too, they really do well in the wicking barrels. They tend to hold up a little bit better than just in normal beds. So I'll definitely be saving some seeds from this guy, and yeah, there will be loads. So they'll be shared around the group. I mentioned the other day about saving this little blighter, and it's just a tomato that was growing over the path, and it is a broad ripple yellow currant, and as you can see by my thumb there, the fruit are rather sizable. So just tracing where the roots of this plant go to, and yeah, that's it, just down in there. Might be a bit hard for you to see, but just there's the stem. So I dare say that this has been feeding off all the water that overflows from the pouch garden and also the pepino. So it gets a lot of water from both, plus I have been feeding this fairly regularly just so we can get a couple of nice lemons off it. So I dare say it's been feasting on some of that nutrient as well. Pretty chuffed about that. But other than that, there's no real huge surprises. Oh, sorry, I fibbed. This other moringa branch that I shoved in the wicking barrel, it's got a small little set of leaves on it too, so I'm pretty stoked about that. But as for the house, yeah, nothing's really happening. Lizzie's enjoying the cold concrete, but that's pretty much all it. Yeah, Kira and Bianca are just mucking around. We will come in here and do the clip where I lay out the chalk lines on the ground. I just spent part of yesterday and most of today doing up the graphics for the animations, so I'll pop some of that in here for you to check out. Just showing people the difference between before and after. I've only done upstairs so far. I'll do downstairs tomorrow, and that'll pretty much will be it, and that clip will be ready to go after I record the vocal next week sometime. You're just balancing on a barrel there, folks. Hopefully you'll stay still. Just a bit of a quick catch up, some house cleaning. There won't be a hangout this weekend. We have a few things happening Sunday morning, so I'm going to pretty much all spend the day working on the clips and whatnot, and then next week we probably will come around and do a little bit of work around here. The builders won't be back until the 29th. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, the 29th of January, so there is a couple of weeks where nothing will be going on with the house. The clip on the house that I was talking about before, hopefully it will be out maybe just after New Year's, maybe Wednesday, Thursday next week. I'm just going to be fairly busy over the weekend, and then Tuesday we're heading out to Hamish and Nicole's from Naughty Goat Farm for a bit of a New Year feast, so that'll be fantastic. They always put on a good spread. Yeah, so there won't probably be a hangout this weekend, unfortunately. I did tell a couple of people that there would be. I'll make one for sure next weekend. There definitely will be a hangout for you third tier patrons and you paid subscribers on YouTube. I think that's everything. If I've missed something, I'll add it in at when I'm back around the house while I'm editing this. I did forget something, folks. Blake was asking about the member site, how I'm going with that. I'm still working on it for the time being, so it will probably be a little while before I get that up and running. I think I also need to fine tune the website so it will load a lot more smoothly before I get all that up and running properly. But I will be beta testing it for anyone on YouTube or Patreon that wants to have a crack. That'll probably be happening towards the end of January. But I thought I'd forgotten something while I was around the house, so there you go. But anyway, I will pretty much all leave it there, folks. I do hope you're all well and happy and that your own gardens are booming. You had a great Chrissy, and I'll catch you before New Year's. Cheers, folks. So I did find something else to show you. The dragon fruit growing up the neighbour's tree, starting to flower. There's another flower up in there. There's only the 2 flowers I've been able to find. It was originally growing just from this clump here, but over the years they've decided to knock it back, trying to kill it, and some of the roots have come down to the ground. So it's just hanging on. I don't think this one will form a viable fruit though. I dare say when the builders come back, she'll probably get knocked off. But anyway, thought I'd just include that. Cheers all.